Hello, everybody. I hope you are all having a good day. I felt the sudden urge to want to make a tier list for the human weapons among the original Bungie Halo games. And just a few things to preface before we get started. I'm not including every weapon from all the games, all the human weapons from the games. Like, yeah, there's like a grenade, like the some of the reach weapons. They had some newer weapons there. Um, I'm just using the ones that appear most commonly throughout the whole series. What else did I want to say? This is my second time doing this because I forgot to include the rocket launchers because I'm retarded. I'd also like to say I'm not qualified at all to be making these opinions. I've just been playing these games since I was just a wee little boy, and I wanted to give my take, I guess, on these weapons. Also, I won't be including obviously like the battle rifle and assault rifle and whatnot from ODST because they're basically the same as they are in Halo 3. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get started. Let's start with the little boys, the little baby boys, the Magnums. Now the Magnum, I think it's one of the guns that has changed the most throughout the entire series. And it I don't know. Yeah, it's changed the most for sure. Like in my opinion, I think the Magnum from Halo 1 is not even the same gun as it is in Halo Reach, just really in name only. It's just changed a lot, and they changed the damage and how useful it really is. But we'll start with Halo 1 or Combat Evolved's Magnum. This gun is amazing. It's so good. If I could put it any higher, it would totally go there. That was my favorite gun from that game. Really, really powerful. Very potent. Basically just a walking, headshot. Just you're doming people with that gun. It's awesome. Great gun. Now, big jump is the Halo 2 Magnum. This gun is awful. I hate it. I just don't know. I just really don't like it. I don't think there's a zoom feature. Maybe. I don't think there is. It's so bad. It's like it's like fucking a Nerf gun, basically. D tier. Halo 3 Magnum. I don't have much to say about it. It's okay, I guess. It's not, no, it's really not that good. But I think it has a zoom feature, so I'll put it in C tier. Now, the Halo 3 ODST Magnum. I think it's pretty good. But I think it's a lot better than it is purely because of the nature of the weapon. It's got that swag factor, like all the newer guns in ODST were just had this cool swag factor about them because of this they put silencers on it. I think they're the only silenced weapons ever to appear in Halo. Halo 3 ODST Magnum S tier. Boom. It's pretty good. And it sounds really good. Has that really pretty little chirping sound when you're shooting it. So right here I start calling the Reach Magnum the Halo 3 ODST Magnum. To prevent making a complete fool of myself, I've edited over and it is the Halo Reach Magnum indeed. I'd say it's like, it kind of feels like the ODST Magnum, but it's a normal Magnum. It shoots a little bit faster than most Magnums, like the ODST Magnum. But it's really not that notable. C tier, probably. It's not great. Now the assault rifle. It's like, I feel like it's the signature weapon of Halo. It's pretty recognizable. You know that gun is from Halo. So Halo 1's assault rifle though, it's pretty bad. It's very inaccurate. But then again, the assault rifles aren't really known for their accuracy and they're not really used for that. It's more of like kind of a rapid fire, like close quarters weapon. You usually get in there, shoot them, and then you melee. That's really their use. but not good. Not a good gun. I'd put it in D tier, but just off the nostalgia factor, and you just can't really hate on it, I'm just going to put it in C tier. Now, we jump from Halo 1 to Halo 3, because Bungie made the decision to not include the assault rifle in Halo 2, which I don't really agree with. I even though it's not great as a weapon in my opinion, I think it's, kind of wrong that they did that. So the Halo 3 assault rifle, it's slightly better than the Halo 1 assault rifle, but it's C tier. Come on. It's not great. Now, the Halo Reach assault rifle is probably my favorite iteration of the weapon. It's a lot more accurate, and I think it feels like it just packs more of a punch, which I think the Halo 1 does also, just probably because of the sound effect. Everyone knows that. It's like someone banging, like a crackhead banging a fucking drum. So, but the Halo Reach assault rifle, slightly more accurate. If you can kind of spray fire it, it's pretty good at like a medium to short distance. Pretty good. I like it. Now, we're going to do the gun that was introduced in Halo 2. So, obviously, it will not be appearing in Halo 1. The battle rifle. And if I can... Yes, that's the Halo 2 battle rifle. I think that Bungie, whenever they introduce a gun, I think it's at its prime in that iteration that it first appears in. And the battle rifle in Halo 2 is awesome. I love that weapon. It's pretty good. Not much else to say about it. 3-round burst. Boom. The Halo 3 assault rifle. Pretty good. Kind of like, pretty similar to the Halo 2 assault rifle, if not better. Slightly. I don't know. I think it was used very commonly in both games. So I'd say they're about the same. I think Halo 2 is slightly better just because it's the first game. That was kind of the signature weapon of that game. And we'll jump to the DMR real quick, just because I think that gun like kind of replaced the battle rifle in Halo Reach, which I don't agree with. I really like the battle rifle, and alright. I don't like the DMR that much. The nature of the weapon, it seems, it's a DMR, kind of like a marksman rifle, That's what it is. It doesn't really pack the punch that I want it to, It's a little misleading as a weapon, and I don't think it's a worthy successor to the battle rifle. But I'll put it in B tier. It's okay. Now let's move on to the SMGs. Of the main Halo weapons, I think the SMG is probably the least memorable, because Halo 2 they introduced it, right? And they replaced the assault rifle with it, which I just already said I don't agree with. But it's kind of just forgettable, because then in Halo 3 the assault rifle comes back. The only perk of it is that you can dual wield it, but whatever. I'm not a dual wield type of guy. So we'll start with the Halo 2 SMG. It's pretty ass. I don't like it. Halo 3 SMG, not good. There's assault rifles in that game. What are you doing? Why are you going to use it? Now, the only exception is the Halo 3 ODST SMG. And like the Magnum in that game, good. Whew. Silencer, swag. You can scope in on it. That's dope. Pretty good. I like it. It's a good weapon. S tier. And the SMG is obviously not in Halo Reach. Let's do the shotguns. Let's do those. Halo 1 shotgun. Pretty good. I like it a lot. You know what? A tier. Halo 2 shotgun. Pretty good. I don't like it as much as the Halo 1 shotgun. B tier. Halo 3 shotgun. Didn't really change that much from Halo 2. Low B tier, but it's a shotgun. You know, it's serviceable. Pretty good. Halo Reach shotgun. Something about this shotgun felt different. Like, kind of stood out to me, at least, when playing that game. S tier, for sure. It feels like a faster weapon. I think that game kind of prioritized mobility when it came to just the gameplay in general. This was the first game when you could sprint, which was just completely alien to the franchise. Pretty good. Now, let's do the sniper rifles. I think it's pretty beloved weapon amongst fans of Halo. It's so satisfying when you're hitting shots on it. Halo 1 sniper rifle, B tier. I'd like to say that this gun hasn't really changed too much throughout the games. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say, and definitely not worth changing. You know, it's pretty good. They hit it on the mark or whatever when they first introduced this gun in Halo 1. Halo 2 sniper rifle, B tier. Halo 3 sniper rifle, I'm gonna throw it in A tier. I don't know, A tier. Halo Reach sniper rifle, A tier. Come on. Now let's do the rocket launchers. I'm not sure. I think I could be completely wrong, and I'm already saying I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, just don't get so mad. Halo 1 rocket launcher, I'm pretty sure locks on, which makes it pretty good in my opinion. I'll give it A tier. Shit, A tier. I believe this is the Halo 2 rocket launcher, which also locks on. A tier. Halo 3 rocket launcher, I don't know. I'm forgetting, I'm blanking. I should totally have, like, figured that out before I started this video, but I'm pretty sure this one doesn't lock on. Could be really, really wrong. Halo Reach rocket launcher, I'll give it B tier, I guess. Now, to finish it off is the Spartan lasers that only appear in Halo 3, ODST, and Reach. So kind of bit of a newcomer, but didn't leave its mark for me. They're pretty poo. It's super satisfying when you hit a shot with it, but it's just not practical. It's not a practical weapon. If it didn't have the charge up time, then it would be overpowered. I understand why they gave it that. But D tier, come on. Fuck, come on. Alright. Halo Reach, Spartan laser. Poo. D tier. Alright, that's my tier list for Halo human weapons. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a fan. I might do some with the Covenant weapons, but I mean, I think the human weapons are the most prevalent in the franchise, so I think this was worth making beforehand. But yeah, don't hate me. I could be wrong about what I said about some of these weapons, but I think this looks pretty good to me. I'm looking at it now. It looks pretty good to me. I like the way it came out. Have a good day. Okay.